It's such a fun time to travel, to be alive in this day and age and get to travel all over the world, farther than our ancestors, our grandparents, and their grandparents could have ever imagined going. And you want to do it more, you want to do it often, you want to do it all the time. If you're someone like me, you want to see all that there is to see, to explore, because there's so much to explore. There's so many countries that we can even just scratch the surface to visit and see things about ourselves that we haven't seen because we're in a new place. We talk about this a lot, but I really want to talk about, we touched on this in the Instagram live that I posted earlier today, but I wanted to just expand on the 4 things that I feel are very important to understand and know. If you're wanting to cultivate peace in your life while you travel, while you're dealing with the unknown, while you're swimming in the ocean of the possibilities of the world, it's endless. I mean, well, I guess it's not endless. There are a finite number of countries and cities in the world, but the possibilities are endless. And so I get the question of how to have peace a lot, and I think that it would just be fun to tie it into how to have it while you're traveling, while you are exploring and shifting and changing and adapting to new things and dealing with the unknown. Going to a place that is unknown, maybe trying to understand the language that is unknown. How do you find it within yourself to be okay, to be grounded, to be in a state of peace where you are able to receive rest, knowledge, insight amidst the chaos? Being in a state of peace is not something that you should gain, should hope to have and attain and gain all the time. Being in this, like, I'm so happy, everything's fine place. We're all humans, we're all doing our best. It's just good to have the tools, right? So I even have my friend here across from me who doesn't want to be mentioned, but he's literally right here across from me listening to what I'm saying, who is a member of a shared house that I'm currently in, where there's just multiple people and multiple different travelers who've all had different experiences. So I might pick his brain and ask him what he thinks at a certain point, but we'll see how far I can take it. Okay, the first thing is to stay calm when there's a fire alarm. So one of the unpredictable gems of this place is that there's is it a fire station? A fire station nearby that goes off at certain times of the day. So honestly, it's been my alarm. It goes off for the first time at 8 a.m. so I know what time it is, right? It goes off again at noon, and what is it, 5:30 is the last time. So now we know what time it is. Unexpected joys and surprises of life, but that's not the first thing I have written down. That is how to have peace. That's just one example. Just accepting things as they are. Like, it's funny that that happens, and it's also a way for me to know what time it is in a day. What am I gonna do? Get upset? It's a waste of energy. So the first thing I have written is being able to return home to yourself over and over, no matter where you are in the world. And what does it mean to return home to yourself? It would depend on what your definition of home means for you. What does it mean for you to feel safe, no matter where you are? Safe within yourself, having things that you need to feel supported. I know my friend Alex here says that he really loves the fact that this place has laundry and a full stocked kitchen and open air and free water, endless water, little necessities. Being right in the heart of everything, we're here in one of the most central parts of the city, so there's easy access to everything. You have to know what it's going to be for you that you can look for, plan, find, execute, go and be where you need to be to have your home be wherever you are. That way you have no limits on where it is you can take yourself in this world. You can travel anywhere and be okay because you know who you are and you know what you need. Returning home to yourself can also mean what practices you have cultivated to be able to go within. When you're experiencing so much without, when there's a lot of external stimulation that is new, that can be scary, that can be intimidating, that can be just something extra for you to have to figure out. How do you create a sense of, I got you, for yourself? That's gonna look different for everyone. Did I say how many points I have written down? Only 4. So that was the first one. Coming home to yourself over and over again, because it's gonna take conscious effort and conscious practice, conscious awareness to stop and say, I am my forever home. So no matter where I am, I'm gonna be okay. The second is to notice and follow your breath. A lot of times, cultivating peace can be as simple as noticing how you're breathing, counting the breaths, following the breaths, acknowledging that you have breath, and just staying with that for a little while can lower your cortisol levels, obviously, but lower your blood pressure, lower your anxiety levels, and bring you back to a state of what you may find is very peaceful. And from that peace, you're able to make very wise decisions, very grounded decisions, when you're able to just breathe for a second. Because shit happens, especially when you're traveling, especially when you think you've planned everything out the way it should go. And the example I gave before was that the hotel that you had booked doesn't have your reservation. Oh no, what do? And they're fully booked, so they can't take you. Sorry. Now you're out on the sidewalk with all of your stuff and you're just kind of looking around, wondering what you're gonna do next, knowing that you have to do a little research on the sidewalk to find out how you're gonna take care of yourself and how you're gonna get through this little blip in the matrix. You can do that in the best way when you take a second to breathe. Don't freak out too much. I love freaking out. I'm a dramatist. I have to have my moment, but it's just a little moment these days because there's always a solution. There's a way for you to figure it out and to build that trust for you and yourself, to know that no matter what, you're gonna figure it out. It's all good. It's a temporary test of your faith in yourself. following your breath, being able to breathe through the disappointments, because they're all lessons at the end of the day. And maybe there's something better for you to experience that you didn't plan for because this thing happened, which leads me to the third point, which is to know that you are guided. Know that you are being guided. Either you're someone who just loves traveling, you have different travel groups that you go on different excursions and adventures with, or you're someone like me who loves traveling solo and a lot of times only have yourself to rely on, seemingly. You've got your guardian, you've got your guide, you've got this force that is bigger than you, that will be able to protect you in ways that you're not able to comprehend or even try to explain. Those seemingly unexplainable moments when you are surprised by something that you didn't expect, or you get an upgrade that you didn't expect, or you meet someone that you didn't expect to meet in a place that was just a last minute decision to go to. These little synchronistic moments that are happening all at once for your benefit, even the bad things. You're always being protected and guided. And if you can remember that in those really tough moments, it makes it all a little bit better. Say, I am being protected from something I cannot see right now. Thank you for messing up this perfectly laid out plan that I thought was a great idea. Apparently it's not, because there's a traffic jam, or there's a storm on the day you were supposed to go out on a boat. All these things. You never know. Has there ever been anything that's happened to you in your life that you felt was unexplainable, but you're really happy about it while you're traveling? No? You can't think of any? You don't want to talk? He's a shy guy. It's okay. I wonder, because we're only able to experience these things more and more and more and more and more when we notice that they're happening. If you can notice the different signs that are put in your line of sight for you to recognize and understand, different songs that you will hear, different realizations that you have, dreams that you have, messages that just make sense, that only you that only you can understand. They happen more and more when you're aware that they're happening. And it's super magical. It makes life magical. It's like, ooh, I wonder what I'm gonna find today. I'm excited to see what's around the corner, what adventure awaits me when I take this step. Because I know my guides got my back. The last point is to find a balance between the movement and the stillness. Does that make sense? When we're traveling, we always want to do things. We want to go and see the things. We want to go to the museum. We want to go to the park. We want to go to the opening of that event. We want to go to the night market. I miss the night markets in Thailand. But in order to cultivate a sense of peace. And maybe those things give you peace in your own way when you're out. Maybe you're just super extroverted and you love to be around, out experiencing life as it's happening and running at 5 a.m. and I'm not sure how those people live, because that's not me. I am someone who needs an equal amount of balance, someone who is sensitive to energy, someone who understands that exchange that happens when you are out or outside. And so if you're also like that, it's important to find the times when you yourself can create the balance that is necessary for you not to feel burnt out by traveling and crash when you get back to wherever your home is, your physical home. If you're a nomad like me and you're just continuously on the go, having balance is that much more important to cultivate, to be vigilant about, and be a boundary for you energetically. If you spend time on an excursion that is 12 hours and you've been out all day and you've met new people from all around the world, you guys have had lunch together and taken pictures together, exchanged Instagrams, and you've been out all day together, would you then go to the club that same night? Go to a bar that same night? You could. And then you could wake up the next morning and go to a social event at a museum that is having bottomless mimosas, and then that afternoon go on a boat ride. I don't know where we are, but to not give yourself a break in between those things sounds extra detrimental. When you want to be someone who honors the places that peace can take you, and be able to have it be a part of the yin and the yang, the pendulum's swing, having this extreme match this extreme, not even letting it get to any extremes, but finding your sweet spot, your peaceful spot where you can enjoy being social, you can enjoy experiencing adventures that show you how beautiful the world can really be, and also enjoy the beautiful world within yourself that has all the answers, that waits for you to listen to its guidance. Being able to do both, being able to have days where you stay in and you cook food from the local market and you dance around to local music in your socks and just enjoy your own company in a new place. That's where the peace is found. I'm having a balance between movement and stillness. And that's all I've got. I tell myself that I'm gonna make 5 points because 5 is my life number. I love it. It's the number of change. It's the number of switching it up all the time. It's also the number of chaos. It's probably why there's an existential kink I have for chaos. Yep. I own it, being a chaos witch. And so, let me know in the comments if you have any questions that are specific to the topic, or any new questions that you want to expand on based off of everything we've already talked about and where we're headed. Continuing to learn and grow and explore all that the world has to offer in the ways that we can. and learn from that and see ourselves in bright new ways. I think, I don't know, my performance or the way that I've been speaking today is even better because I've got the pressure of your ears
Really?
on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as I'm having a positive effect.
You are.
But I was gonna say, like you definitely could. I mean, I don't know enough about this, but you definitely have that ASMR voice. If you
I've been told that before.
you could do it if you wanted to.
I've been told I have ASMR voice.
Yeah, I don't know, but is that interesting?
I'm open
to
to
you?
it. Yeah, if someone presents me with a studio and they say let's play this game,
Okay.
I'm down to play.
Yeah, you could
For sure.
You could do it. I believe it. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do voiceover as well, like characters, animated characters.
You could do that, but I don't even think you need a studio. You know, like if you with your nails, you know, like they do this, they go, they crumple things. Like they're not even
In the phone, in the camera.
Well, they have a
speaker?
microphone. They have a microphone.
A special microphone, right?
Is it that special though? I don't know. I think it's just Pretty Woman who.
So it's not as hard as I'm making it seem.
No. well, no. I think the voice and the appearance is the hardest part. But if
Okay.
you have those things, and you.
I'm down to try.
Yeah, I don't know if that's your niche, but you could make it your niche. Or is there travel ASMR? I'm sure there must be something like that.
I would just do an ASMR video, and if it does well, I'd do another one. But
Yeah. Seriously.
What an idea!
Yeah.
I love the voice, and I love sounds.
Yeah, it's like that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Crystal ASMR.
That was good the way you just
Nail clicking.
I felt it. Yeah, it's like a massage on
What
your
else?
auditory.
Water gulping. There are no limits.
Yeah, it could be the thing that kicks it off, or
I'm willing to try all of the things that sound fun. And ASMR sounds like a fun time. Because I'm a performer. I'm like, I will learn a dance routine. I will do karaoke. I will do all the things. Because life is meant to be enjoyed and play. I was always the kid who was on the playground telling everybody else to come on and play in this world that I've created. Don't you see it over here? Come on, you be the knight. Let's go. We need you. And it was always so fun. Trying to do that my whole life. But until next time, guys.